And there's this whole battle, natural hair versus wigs or weaves. What's your take on it?
Your natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Don't bring your natural hair to my event.
This natural hair conversation, I've been trying to avoid it, but this particular one from Coco by Chloe, saying that you cannot wear natural hair to my event. Natural hair is only for you picking your kids at school, going to church programs and all of that. So what she's trying to say is you should only wear your natural hair when you're not going to a major event, a serious outing. If you are going for a serious outing, you should always put on your wig. That's what she's saying. Let me go ahead and roll the clip for you all to watch the end, and I'll be back.
And there's this whole battle, natural hair versus wigs or weaves. What's your take on it?
Your natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Don't bring your natural hair to my event. I have natural hair, but I'm wearing a wig. But I don't have to. I can wear my natural hair if I want to go out. If I'm going to the beach, I can wear my natural hair. It's good for the beach. If I'm going to church, it's okay. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm going to pick maybe going to play with my niece, it's cool. If I'm in my house, it's okay. But why would I want to wear a nice ass dress, expensive dress, expensive heels? At least I'll do ponytail. At least. But when you do natural hair, you're wearing a nice dress. I'm looking at the dress up. I just look at the face, and they do one thing. They do one thing when they pay me. You will not do that small makeup and say you're a minimalist. No, no, Chloe. No.
Hey beautiful people, how are you all doing today? It's your girl Maria David, and I'm back again with another interesting video. You all, for the past 2 to 3 months now, there's been battle with natural hair gang, people coming to tell people that, especially Africans, African women will be like, African women that rock their natural hair, they are not beautiful enough, or you're not beautiful enough with your natural hair, you have to put on a wig to look beautiful and everything. I don't know where they're getting this from, but anyways, I have interesting stitches to share with you all, especially natural hair gang women. They didn't take this funny at all. So I'm going to go ahead and roll their stitches for you all to watch. At the end of the stitches, I'll be back with my own opinion. But then let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. What is your take about this battle of natural hair and wig and all of that? You all know I'm a sucker for wig, okay? That doesn't mean I don't still bring out my natural hair in most of my videos. Like, if you want to look good, if you want to rock your natural hair, rock it. If you want to rock your wig. But why would you say a certain set of people wearing natural hair are not beautiful enough? Like, you can't say that. That's just false. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch what other people have to say about this video, and I'll be back with my own opinion.
Your natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Don't bring your natural hair to my event.
Someone who loves to wear my natural hair. I'm wearing my natural hair 90% of the time, and it's because of people like this. White women have learned to glamorize a messy bun or a messy bun look, and I feel like because of Black women are held to this like unreasonable like beauty standards, like we cannot learn to fully see ourselves in our truest form and fall in love with that. Like, people would see this and be like, oh my God, you look untidy, you look unkept. Why is this tidy and unkept if this is the natural state of my hair? Like, shrinkage and all, like, I think this is beautiful. I think it's amazing that my hair can look like this one moment and look a different way the next, or a different way the next. It's beautiful and it's empowering. And I think even that audio of that man talking about natural hair, I think more women should be empowered and encouraged to wear their natural hair and live in their truth. I would feel so much fulfillment in my journey as a creator or as a person if I can empower, even if it's just 1 or 2 women, to just learn to like love their natural hair. There's a beauty in loving yourself in your most true nature.
Your natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Don't bring your natural hair to my event.
As someone who looked like this and this at Miss Universe, I think I'm qualified enough to speak on this. We really need to stop saying things that continue to perpetuate internalized oppression. For centuries, Black people have been made to feel inferior for our features, including our hair. That clip clearly shows that this has had a lasting impact, and we need to realize that our words currently will have a further lasting impact on future generations. Embracing our natural hair should be a celebration of our unique beauty and authenticity, but that doesn't mean we can't embrace the fact that we can be versatile and try different styles, and the fact that we have this unique talent to be able to switch it up just like that. Can we just get to a point where we break free from all these outdated stereotypes and simply just proudly showcase the versatility of being a Black girl?
Don't bring your natural hair to my event. I have natural hair, but I'm wearing a wig.
Why is it always the women with the worst wigs and weaves that want to bring up the hair topic? You can't listen to a woman who draws her edges on her forehead, a woman with no edges, and a woman with mysterious ones, because we don't even know what's going on underneath that headband. As a woman who has been natural all her life, has had different natural hairstyles, and has looked good in each and every one of them, natural hair queens, continue to do you and wear your hair wherever you want to wear it. They must be living under a rock, because natural hair and just hairstyles in general have evolved.
Natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Don't bring your natural hair to my event. I have natural hair, but I'm wearing a wig.
Unbelievable. The delusion. The audacity. Are you confused? Because look at my hair compared to that helmet wig that is floating on top of your head, okay? That is what you should wear to the grocery store. A wig better be laid if you're telling me that. How are you gonna have that mess, that mop on top of your head, and you're gonna tell us that we can't wear natural hair, but you got that? It looked like a rat died on your head. A rat. But in all seriousness, y'all, your natural hair is pretty enough. It is good enough. It is great enough to go to that fancy event in that gown and just rock your natural locks.
Bring your natural hair to my event. I have natural hair, but I'm wearing a wig.
Okay, so I know this is a conversation amongst the African girlies, but I'm gonna insert my Caribbean American business in here because I feel like I have good points. First and foremost, is her comments ignorant? Is it rooted in self-hate and anti-Blackness? Yes, duh. But we're not here to talk about the obvious. Let's scratch beneath the surface and talk about the contemporary reasons why there's a lot of Black women, not just this lady, that feel the way they do about their hair. So one of the first things I will say is that the contemporary fashion industry does not make it easy to have Black hair and be in the business of modeling or doing anything of the sort. Not only are a lot of modeling agencies and talent scouts incredibly lazy, and they will just advise any Black woman on their roster to literally shave her head, but even the ones who do decide not to go that route, they constantly complain about stylists who have no idea how to do ethnic hair, who leave their hair worse than how they found it, and they have to go in the back room and try and make it look halfway decent after it's been electrocuted by these incompetent stylists, and so many other horror stories that the end result is that very rarely in the high fashion space do you see Black hair done right. So what we end up with ultimately is this dichotomy of Black women in high fashion who veer either in point A or point B. Point A is like your Naomi Campbell, pin straight, very Eurocentric look, and then point B is like an Alek-Wek, sub-Saharan, bald, very, very specific look on a Black woman. And only very recently was there any middle ground between those 2 points. So what has happened is that subconsciously, because of an utter lack of representation and because of incompetence on behalf of the powers that be who we cannot see that dominate the industry, there is this subconscious belief amongst a lot of Black women that their natural hair, which again is not the depiction of either a Naomi Campbell or an Alek-Wek type of Black woman, is simply not good enough to be in a luxury setting, wearing luxury items and doing luxury things. And I'm not saying that's everybody's reason for having this take, but it definitely aids and abets in the subconscious belief that our hair is not refined enough. The good thing is that's changing. We have young black models like Lenice Montero. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that young lady's name, but she is an Afro-Dominican, I want to say, model, and she wears her hair in a 4C Afro state, completely unaltered. She wears braids occasionally, but she makes it a point, and her team make it a point, that she goes on the runway and does these editorial magazine ads with her hair in its Afro kinky state, which I think is going to be a wonderful counter to the completely horrible status quo that we've set for a lot of black women who do dabble in luxury things and who do like to look at high-end, highbrow kind of editorial things, and not seeing us represented in the pages and in the ads and in the stores and so on and so forth. But I say all that to say nothing exists in a vacuum, and if we move beyond the surface of what was being said, there's a lot to unpack.
And there's this whole battle, natural hair versus wigs or weaves. What's your take on it?
Your natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Wow. Don't bring your natural hair to my event.
What? No. I think we're actually losing the plot, because how are you going to say somebody's hair, the God-given hair that grows out of somebody's scalp, is not good enough to come to an event? Are we okay? Like, I'm gonna put some pictures of my natural hair up. Nobody will ever shame me out of wearing it. Somebody should go and buy 30-inch bust down just to come to your event. We're actually losing the plot. We're losing it. Africans, I want some of us to free ourselves from the mental slavery shackles. You are still chained. You're locked up. They won't let you out. Oh, free yourself. Free you.
And there's this whole battle, natural hair versus wigs or weaves. What's your take on it?
Your natural hair is good for church programs. Your natural hair is good for when you want to pick your kids at school. Wow. Don't bring your natural hair to my event. I have natural hair, but I'm wearing a wig. But I don't have to. I can wear my natural hair if I want to go out. If I'm going to the beach, I can wear my natural hair. It's good for the beach. If I'm going to church, it's okay. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm going to pick maybe going to play with my niece, it's cool. If I'm in my house, it's okay. But why would I want to wear a nice ass dress, expensive dress, expensive heels? At least I'll do ponytail. At least. Like... But when you do natural hair, you're wearing a nice dress. I'm looking at the dress up. I just look at the face, and they do one thing. They do one thing when they pay me.
So this video was sent to me, and I took a while to see how I wanted to approach it. And as a natural hair girly, I want to know, what's the obsession with people telling other people how aesthetically they should look when they're dressed a certain way? Why do people feel the need to force what they feel is beautiful and acceptable upon other people? Because even some of us natural hair girlies, even those with locks, afros, will braid our hair down, we'll braid our locks down and throw in a wig. These women, they want to wear wigs. If you want to wear a wig every day, wear a wig every day. If I want to wear my locks every day, they frizzy, because I get those comments, you need to retwist. So no, I don't. I ain't ask you shit. I didn't ask you shit. And neither did they. These women feel comfortable to wear their natural hair in these beautiful ball gowns or in their muumuus, or whether they're at church or whether they're going to the store. That's their hair. That's their hair. What is the logic behind it when you're like, you can only wear this hair here and this hair here? The self-hatred, it runs all up and through this shit. Because all of y'all got on wigs. Nobody said anything about you preferring to wear a wig during this podcast. You know why? Because that's your choice. Natural hair girlies, if that's their choice that day and not their choice the next, so be it. Perm girlies, so what? Who cares? It's their hair. Why are y'all so obsessed? I don't understand the concept. I never will. What's the issue? Do you not feel beautiful if you don't have on a wig? If that's what you feel, you need to take that up with yourself. Stop projecting that onto everybody else. You don't know these women. These women don't give a fuck about your opinion. They really don't. Because you say these things and they still gonna be who they are. You still gonna be who you are, right? Because that makes you comfortable. So why did you think that your opinion needed to be stated? And all three of y'all are sitting there cackling and he and ha-haing. For what? I found nothing funny about that conversation whatsoever. Also, I want to know why you find this so pertinent to say. Because you're not going viral for being uplifting of all your sisters, of all the parts of the diaspora. You're going viral for being a person that puts down anyone that doesn't agree with you and your logic. It's sad to say that when you surround people that all of you guys think the same, that you could never grow. And all three of y'all made that very clear. None of y'all could ever grow in your thinking. Because all of y'all, from what I can see and what I perceive, think the same. So you guys wear your wigs. And we're going to be all right out here. Okay? Okay.
Kindly let me know your thoughts and comment your suggestion down in the comment section. All opinion are accepted if you put them down respectfully, okay? I just love TikTok because these things has been going on even before TikTok. These things is something that go on around amongst friends, amongst us here in Africa. When a particular person is not influenced in this wig thing, where we wearing wig all the time, buying expensive luxury wig, they tend to like look at the other person. Probably she's even on a palm hair or something. She's not even, there's different type of natural hair. Like probably you're on low cut and you don't even wear wig or anything. They look at you and be like, why can't you just look good and wear wig? They see it as you don't want to look good first. Secondly, and the ones that practically take care of their natural hair, which is very, very expensive and very hard work. I envy them, They still look at them and be like, sometimes just try to put on a wig, wear this type of wig so that you look good and all of that. To me, to be honest, I don't see what is there if someone decides not to wear wig. You all know, I know some people come for me and say, well, Maria, you always wear wig. But yes, because I feel like I love wearing wig. I love to change my look. You see me wearing a particular wig today, I wear another one tomorrow. I get tired of a look, seriously. And I sometimes rock my natural hair. But I feel like when it even comes to braiding makes us look more beautiful even than this frontal and all this closure. When African woman or African lady braids their hair, I'm talking about this Alicia Keys Ghana weaving braiding, it gives you that natural botox. See, when I braid my hair, it's so pretty. Like, you will just look so beautiful. So I don't understand where this stereotype. See, I know we've been brainwashed that if we don't look like the whiteys, we are not beautiful enough. Here in Africa, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. It's okay for you to choose to always wear your wig. Leave people that want to do their natural hair alone. Leave people that want to be on dreads alone. It's clearly shown that she doesn't even have friends that are natural hair. Probably if she even have friends that are natural hair, they are looking unkempt. I feel like even for me, my hair is relaxed. I relaxed my hair. In fact, I relaxed my hair. I turned it back to natural hair. I allowed the relaxed hair to go. Turn it back to natural hair. I relaxed it back again. Now I'm even trying to turn it to natural hair so that I can also be rocking my natural hair. To be honest, it is hard work. And I just feel like wearing wig is even more easier than rocking your natural hair. So when I see people take their time to be able to look good with their natural hair, like nothing else can beat that beauty, trust me. And see, bone straight, all those kind of hairs, yeah, they look beautiful. I'm not saying they're not beautiful. They look very beautiful. They make you look beautiful as well. But if someone decides to rock their natural hair, let them be. You cannot have like your own kind of beauty standards that you've been brainwashed that this is how beauty is supposed to look like. So you think that that is the only way people are supposed to look beautiful. Just like makeup. Some people cannot go out without makeup. Some people look at you and why will you go for a wedding without beating your face? See, if you want to come for a Nigerian wedding and you don't call a makeup artist, you're not ready. Because you have to see, you see wedding guests beating their face with full glam makeup like this, and you that decide not to rock your face bare like that, they look at you and be like, why are you doing that? Why can't you just even do makeup at all and all of it? So a lot of things that happens that we just need to talk about. Anyway, this particular matter has been going on and on. I just decided to share with you all. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. And thank you all so much for joining to this point. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And kindly turn on the post notification bell when you subscribe, so you can get notified when I upload interesting video like this one. Alright, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.